All right, let's get started. It's 2:30. Do we have the first case? Okay. Moving on. Second case. Q.U. King.
Good afternoon, Judge. My name is Charles Smith, and I represent her, and she is present in the courtroom.
It's my understanding we need an interpreter for this case.
I think that we're going to be able to solve our issues, and we already have a new setting, and I have a translator on call, and I can just explain to her what we've done. I don't think we need to have a translator.
No, we have to have a translator to every setting, so she has an understanding of what is taking place. That is required. So what's going to happen is this case is going to be passed for today. The next court setting will be on October 2nd. All right, you and your client are free to go.
And we have exchanged mutual discovery. We are working towards a resolution.
Your Honor, if I may as well,
You may. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the number 3 case. Donta Addy, if you would please turn your camera on. Mr. Addy, your attorney is out of town and is unable to make today's docket setting. Thus, I am passing the hearing. You are free to go. think he's frozen. Mr. Ad, did you
Can
hear
you say
me?
that again, sir? Yes, sir.
Okay. I said that your attorney is out of town and unable to make today's docket setting. Thus, I am passing the hearing. You're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
Courtney Boykins. All right, we're on the record in 24 CCR 242-103, State of Texas versus Courtney Rochelle Boykins. Mr. Keene, if you give the court an update on the case. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. So Ms. Boykins, we've turned in all mitigation paperwork. She completed her TRAS last month. I spoke with the prosecutor yesterday via email that we were waiting on the results of the TRAS to try to get her into the PTI program.
State, anything you want to add?
No, sir, that's a very accurate representation.
Okay, well, hopefully we have an answer before the pretrial conference date on 10/30, October 30th.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, y'all are free to go. Thank you for the update.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
Rubacaba. Strucka. Win. Okay. Mr. Hecker, if you turn your camera on, please. Mr. Hecker. Mr. Hecker.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Hecker. We're on the record in 24 CCR 241099, State of Texas versus Carolyn P. Wynn. Mr. Hecker, if you give the court an update on the case.
Thank you. Well, she has tendered me a medical report that I'm going to send along with he's on leave for medical attention, and he wants to draft a counteroffer with her medical and see if we can get a different offer.
Your Honor, the state will then be awaiting the documentation and will
Yes.
accordingly.
Okay, we'll get it over to them soon. Counselor, your next
I will.
is on October 30th. It is the pretrial conference.
That's right. 9 o'clock.
9
Thank
o'clock.
you very much.
Thank you. You're free to go.
Bye-bye.
Let's go back to our interpreter case. Is Pamela still there?
Good afternoon, Judge. Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, we're on the record in 24 CCR 241-278, State of Texas versus Noe Marquez Guerrero. Ms. Pizzurro, if you'd raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly and accurately translate from English to Spanish and from Spanish to English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you want to state your license number for the record?
Sorry. Yes, for the record, my name is Pamela Pizzurro, license number LCI 2431.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Chavez, I'm going to ask for an update, but please pause for interpretation every few sentences.
Señor
Of
Chávez, le
course.
voy a pedir una actualización, pero por favor, haga una pausa para la interpretación cada unas cuantas oraciones.
Of course, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Seguro, su señoría. Muchísimas gracias.
So, Your Honor, as far as we understand, we're waiting for the state to give us a response on our PTD request. We have every expectation that it will be approved. It's a very eligible case.
Pues su señoría, según entiendo, estamos esperando a que la Fiscalía nos dé su respuesta acerca de la solicitud del PTD. Tenemos plena confianza en que esto va a ser aprobado porque nosotros creemos que somos candidatos.
We have been exchanging messages with the DA, and we expect that within the week, hopefully we'll have a positive response, Your Honor.
Hemos estado intercambiando mensajes con la Fiscalía y esperamos que dentro de la semana recibamos una respuesta, su señoría.
State.
Fiscalía,
Nothing to add, Your Honor.
nada más que agregar, su señoría.
You anticipate a response this week?
¿Usted cree que va a recibir una respuesta esta semana?
I do, Your Honor, at least from what I have been told by the state.
Sí, su señoría, al menos por lo que la Fiscalía me ha dicho.
Okay. Well, if he enters into the PTD program, notify my coordinator, letting her know that he has entered into the program, and she'll give you a kind of a compliance state later on down the road.
Muy bien, entonces si es que llega a ingresar al programa PTD, le va a notificar a mi coordinadora, déjele saber a ella que ha ingresado en el programa y le van a dar una declaración más adelante para que con estos fines.
Otherwise, his court date is, next court date, I should say, is October 30th.
De lo contrario, su próxima audiencia sería el 30 de octubre.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank
Muchísimas
you.
gracias, su
Fine,
señoría.
free to go.
Gracias.
Have a nice day, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you. All right, let's move on back down. Mohammed Kaiser. Do we not have a DV prosecutor?
Judge, I'm handling this one just for today, just because Ms. Hicks only has this one case. So
Okay.
I'll take it.
Mr. Kaiser, if you would please turn your camera on. Thank you. We're on the record in 24 CCR 242157, State of Texas versus Mohammed Mursal Kaiser. Mr. Flood, if you'd give the court an update on this case.
Sure, Your Honor. Defendant is completing a BIP class. It should be completed middle of next month. I believe he has two more sessions, Your Honor. And then once that's completed, the state will be dismissing the charges.
Okay, outstanding. If for some reason he doesn't complete the course by next month, his next court setting is on October 30th.
Right.
All right. Y'all are free to go. Appreciate the update.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez. Here's a showing active warrant. It's the warrant. We're on the record in 24 CCR 241009, State of Texas versus Tony Gonzalez. Mr. Bryant, if you care to give the court an update.
Yes, sir.
Basically, we've exchanged discovery to some degree to my satisfaction, completely from the state's point, I guess. But we made an offer and we are not in agreement with that yet, still looking at whether or not we will agree. Just negotiating right now, in anticipation of the October 3rd date. Not really ready to let you know what we're gonna do then, freestyle wise.
Okay.
Wow.
Which justice? And how many? Just one? 4? Your client has 4 outstanding warrants out of JP Court, out of Precinct 1. Out of Precinct 1. He needs to clear those up before the next court setting. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Thank you for the update. You know which one it's out of Precinct 1, place which? 1 or 2? Place 1. Precinct 1, place 1. All right. Y'all are free to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Thanks, Mike.
Schulich. And is that one need an interpreter as well? And that's a Mandarin interpreter as well? Okay. Is the attorney? Where's the attorney? Oh, he's online. Just bring her in. If she can even understand what you're saying. Mr. Tang, can you turn your camera on? Thank you. Mr. Tang, it's my understanding your client needs an interpreter, a Mandarin interpreter. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to need you to file, I'm going to pass today's hearing because I need an interpreter present. So next time, next court setting, which was on October 2nd, please file an ISR form with with Pamela Pizzuro's office, Language Access, and that way we ensure that a Mandarin interpreter is present for your client.
Understood, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Also, Judge, I've been working with the prosecutor on this case. I mean, it's more complex than what it appears. There's some stuff behind the scenes. I've been in communication with the prosecutor. If we were going to have the second status in October, pretty much we're escaping, we're skipping this hearing if we may have an additional status hearing before the pretrial conference.
Well, there's another status hearing on October 2nd. That is a status conference. That's not pretrial. Pretrial is not until December 11th.
Yeah.
Are you asking for another status, a third status in addition to the 10-2?
Well, because we're not doing anything today, apparently. So if we may have just one that replaces this status hearing, Judge.
I'm looking. Hold on.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I can give you August 21st.
Would that be in the afternoon, Your Honor?
It is same time, 2:30.
Okay, Judge. That's doable. Thank you, Judge. I'll submit that interpreter request today.
I'm making a docket entry. Make sure your client is present that day, okay?
I will, Your Honor.
All right, y'all are free to go.
Thank you, Judge.
Miguel Garcia, or Gracia, excuse me.
We are waiting on blood discovery.
All right, hold on. Let me get us on the record. We're on the record in 24 CCR 242852, State of Texas versus Miguel Angel Gracia. Now, Mr. Elliott, go ahead. You said
Yes, we're all here. We're waiting on blood discovery.
state.
Yes, Judge, and I checked the DPS portal for the blood discovery about an hour ago before I came down here, and it was not uploaded yet, so we're still just waiting.
They have a trial date.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's stay on top of that and try to get DPS to get that to us sooner than later.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you for the update. You and your client are free to go. Clayton. All right, we're on the record in 24 CCR 242973, State of Texas versus Rayhan Clayton. Ms. Alanis, if you care to give the court an update.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We've received an offer from the state in order to enter into a PTI for the RTDP program. My client has been trying to save up to pay for that program. Right now, she had been assisting. She's been the only sole person who had an income flowing in from her work. So she had to work and assist with her household first. And she should be coming up with everything hopefully in the next week or two.
Okay. Well, if she enters into it, you know the procedure, contact Sarah, let her know. And then otherwise, if for some reason she's unable to pay it by October 2nd, I'll see y'all then.
Absolutely, Judge.
All right. Stay on, Miss Alanis. We're going to bring in your next client. Miss,
Understood.
you're free to go. All right, we're on the record in 24 CCR 242974, State of Texas versus Nicholas Allen Lingle. Miss Alanis, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. I've spoken to my client along with the state. It's a financial wall that we've hit right now. So I'm going to go ahead and reach out to the state to see if there's anything alternative that we can agree on.
Okay. State, anything you want to add?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Thank you for the update, Miss Alanis. Next court setting on this case is October 2nd. We'll see you then.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. May I be excused?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Smith. Okay, we'll come back to him. Zuniga. Okay, we'll come back to him. Mitchell.
Hello, Judge.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Shannon, please turn your camera on.
You want me to call him, Judge?
Hold on. Mr. Shannon.
Are you there?
Mr. Shannon,
Turn your camera on.
we're on the record in 21 CCR 221742, Texas versus Damien.
So we can't.
I need you to mute your
Okay.
video. There we go. State of Texas versus Damian Typhron Mitchell Shannon. Mr. Bennett, go ahead.
We're present, Judge. Is the motion to revoke probation. He's had an offer, and I've conveyed the offer to my client, and he's respectfully refused the offer.
There's a motion to revoke probation?
It's old, Judge. He
No,
was.
I see. Okay. Well,
He's
then
out.
we'll go to our hearing on
9 something.
September 19th.
Yes, sir. And that's a live hearing.
It is. It's in person.
Okay, Mr. Shannon, and I'll call him in case you didn't get all that.
All right. Very good. You're free to go.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Make sure we have an officer here that day to testify. All right, let's go back to the top of the docket. See if we can find any of these other ones. Rubalcaba. We have both.
Hello, Judge.
Good afternoon.
How you doing? Harold Landreneau for Sierra Rubalcaba.
Yeah, Mr. Rubalcaba, there we go. We're on the record in 24 CCR 239429, State of Texas versus Sierra Alexandra Rubalcaba. Mr. Leandro, now go ahead. Give me an update on the case.
Judge, we were negotiating with the state on the offer, and we're preparing a packet to submit to the state. We just haven't gotten it finished yet.
PTI packet?
Yes, sir.
I would get that submitted relatively soon. In fact, I'd get it submitted this week if you can, because her pretrial conference is on October 30th, and they're going to need some time to review everything.
All right.
All right. Thank you for the update. You and your client are free to go.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Honor.
Straka. Mr. Hunter. Mr. Straka. Please turn your cameras on.
I got you.
Thank you. We're
Come
on
on,
the
Judge.
record in 24 CCR 242243, State of Texas versus Stephen Taylor Straka. Mr. Hunter, if you'd give the court an update.
Your Honor, we're going to be working with Rodney trying to work this case out. I know our next setting is a pretrial conference. We hope to have it taken care of before then.
All right. State?
That's everything, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you for the update, Mr. Hunter. You and your client are free to go. I'll see you on October 30th for the pretrial conference. Maybe.
Your Honor, are we off the record?
We are off the record.
May I come by and see you tomorrow, sir?
That's fine.
No, it's not that type of issue. All right. It has. Thank you.
That's fine.
Thank you, Judge. Bye.
Nobody else in there? Okay. Let's start with Alejandro Smith.
Yes, Your Honor, it appears that the defendant was issued a $1,500 bond on March 8th of 2024.
Do I have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor, the state moves for bond forfeiture.
Bailiff.
Your Honor, I actually apologize. There actually was a new bond filed on, it looks to be 3/18 of 2025. For, well, it looks like there was a misprint here. It was on 3/18/2025 for $1,500.
Okay. New bond set at 4,500. Standard conditions.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Granted. All right, Fortino, Zuniga, Morales.
State moves for bond forfeiture, Your Honor.
Bailiff.
Looks like is it $2,500?
Thank you.
Your Honor, if you give me 1 second, I just want to confirm that the sticker we have in the file is correct. So it was a summons.
Most recent, yeah, but it doesn't have a current bond.
Oh, here we go, 8/5/2024. Yeah, okay. Yes, Your Honor, so, current bond amount is 2,500. Let's see the bond conditions.
We'll do a new bond amount of 7,500, but what about conditions? Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor, looks like there is no, interlock.
Sorry?
Looks like there's no interlock, so the state would request there's be an interlock as well in the bond conditions.
Just go ahead and input them.
Oh, there's bond conditions on the first one either. There's nothing. Your Honor, in addition to interlock, looks like there's no bond conditions at all in the original bond. The state would also ask for all regular bond conditions to also be on the case as well.
It's fine.
Your Honor, if you, I apologize for asking again, the current bond amount for, or the new bond amount for Mr. Zuniga Morales is,
$7,500.
thank you.